What do you know about the Donner Party? To me, they were just a horror story from a history textbook. Allan Wolf does an amazing job at humanizing them in his novel, The Snow Fell 3 Graves Deep, Voices of the Donner Party. It's a well-researched and masterfully written historical fiction novel about these people we have all heard of, but in large part know very little about. One of the most amazing things about this novel for me is the use of voice. There's a large cast of perspective characters, and the first-person narration gave me a feel for who they were as characters and how each of them looked at the world and their situations differently, as well as allowing me to connect with them. One of these voices is Hunger, who acted as an omniscient narrator. Additionally, the use of Hunger as narrator allowed the author to give a wider perspective of the events surrounding the novel, including information and opinions that the members of the Donner Party would not have thought of. The book also gave consideration to the strain the Donner Party's circumstances put on them, as well as the difficult decisions they had to make. It made me think about what I considered morally acceptable given the circumstances of the novel, and by extension, the circumstances of the real people who made those decisions were in. The Snow Fell 3 Graves Deep encourages more complex moral reasoning than just simple declarations of right and wrong. Additionally, I appreciated the detailed author's note at the end of the book explaining the research the author did for this book and where the narrator stayed true to what is known about the Donner Party versus where it diverged from that history. I found this book to be an excellent example of historical fiction of real people and real events, which is a genre I don't read much of, and if you're interested in getting into historical fiction, I definitely recommend starting here.